Here are the 5 things I wish I knew before I started my marketing agency. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you guys are brand new here, my name is Jonathan. Go ahead and click the follow button. Go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a like. Today we're going to go ahead and go over the 5 things I wish I knew before I started my social media marketing agency. Now, if you guys are not brand new, you know I'm running a challenge to go from $0 to $10,000 per month. But that doesn't mean I'm literally a beginner. I've been doing social media marketing for the past 4 years. Right, I have clients right now, but I separated my whole agency to this little challenge that I'm doing, and I'm not counting any of my clients from, you know, the time I get new clients from here on with everything I'm doing and documenting the journey. So guys, these 5 things that I'm going to be going ahead and talking about, this really cost me a lot of time. It cost me a lot of money. It cost me a lot of headaches. And now that I'm starting kind of over, if you say, with this challenge, I'm already doing all of these things, so I know the flow and the scaling process is going to be so much easier because I made these mistakes in the past. I didn't believe when people told me to do certain things because I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. I want to do, you know, everything pretty much. I want to do pretty much all. So I'm not going to do what they tell me. I think I know better, but I didn't know better, and it cost me a lot of money. It cost me a lot of mistakes, and it cost me a lot of clients as well. So let's go ahead and get started with number 1. It was being a jack of all trades. Literally, guys, I was offering everything. I remember my first 4 clients, I was literally offering absolutely everything. I was offering Google Ads, Google SEO, website optimization. I was offering Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all of this crazy nonsense, right? I was content marketing. I was literally offering everything, and it was only myself and my girlfriend. And at that point, I had no idea how to run Google Ads. I had no idea how to run SEO. I had no idea how to do any of the stuff. All I really knew how to do was, you know, run Facebook ads and create content. Because my girlfriend, she's really good at content, so she was going to handle the content. I was going to handle the ads. I didn't even know how to create a website, and I sold so many websites, and I had no idea how to create a website. So I had to go to YouTube, learn it. They paid me, and obviously I delivered the websites, but I wasn't really good at delivering websites. Like it was just not who I am, right? So being a jack of all trades literally cost me so much money, because even when I was, you know, in appointments and meetings, I was really just selling them everything. I was like, hey, we can do this, and we can do this, and we can do this. And I was not sitting down, listening to what my client actually needs and seeing how we can actually help them. And that's a whole different strategy, right? You have to really pick one certain result. I'm not saying that you can't offer, you know, Facebook ads, Google ads, and all of this stuff. That you have to offer one certain result for your ideal client instead of, you know, offering so many things. Now, usually you can get that result with one service. So that's why people say, you know, just get one service and all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, if you have to do, like, for example, SMS marketing, is set up some SMS automation for your client for them to get a good result, you're gonna have to do it. If you're gonna have to do, you know, set up an email campaign for your client for them to get a good results from your Facebook ads, you're gonna have to set it up. If not, your clients are gonna be happy, because if you can deliver the result that they want from the one service that you have to complete it. You have to see, okay, why isn't it not working? I'm driving traffic. Do we have to optimize the website? And tell the client, hey, we're gonna have to optimize the website. We can't do it. We don't know how to do it, but here's someone that does. And start working with your client that way, right? But that just makes you more professional when you know that you can deliver one result for your client, and that result is going to make him extremely happy. So you'll do anything necessary to get them that result that you promised, that you told them that you can get. You see how it's different? And usually you can get that result with one service. Number 2 is not niching down. Oh my. At the beginning, when I first started, I didn't niche down whatsoever. Niche, whatever it is. I didn't niche down whatsoever. I did absolutely everything. I had a real estate client. I had a contractor client. I had not a roofing client. I had a granite company client. I had a gym client. I had pretty much every type of client that you could think about. I had a few real estate agents. Most of my clients were real estate agents, but I was charging them really small. I was charging like $500 a month and just running their ads to their website, and, you know, hope for the best, right? Oh my God, I would do so many things different. And so I had all of those clients at that point. But the problem with not niching down, especially with local lead agencies, with local lead businesses, is that you have to learn a different process every single time. For example, if you're gonna run ads for a real estate agent, it's not gonna be the same thing as to run ads for a granite company, and it's not gonna be the same thing as to run ads for a gym, and it's not gonna be the same thing as to run ads for a pool company, right? They're all different industries. They're literally all different. And why this became such a headache is because when I came down to really scaling up, when I had all of these clients, I made a huge mistake. I made a huge mistake, and it was like, I was getting confused. I was going all over the place. I'm like, oh no, this client is a real estate agent client. And I was just getting confused because it was literally myself and my girl at that point. And we're offering them a whole bunch of services with a whole bunch of different type of clients. So there was literally 0 processes, which we made the biggest mistake possible, which was, not being able to deliver on all the services that we promised. So at the end of the day, all of the clients, well, not all of the clients, most of the clients, really got fed up and started, just going away, started canceling. And it was a really hard moment because we went from, not having any clients to having 5 to 6 clients all at once, paying really good money. We both quit our jobs, and now we, like a few months later, I remember we were on vacation, and a few months later, just kind of like, when we came back, all of the clients, like 3 or 4 clients canceled, and that really brought down our revenue a lot. But it was our fault because we did not niche down. We didn't have any process. We really couldn't deliver in a lot of the services because we listened to that course at the time that said, hey, offer everything and outsource it, and we tried to outsource it, but it just didn't work out. It was a big headache. So guys, really niche down. Niching down is the best thing you guys could do in your business, especially when you're starting out. If you want to work with real estate agents, work with real estate agents, brand yourself out as a real estate marketer, and that's going to help you guys with your outreach. It's going to help you guys getting clients, and it's also going to help you creating systems and processes that you can go ahead and repeat for every single client. Like for example, if you have a real estate marketing agency, you have a real estate agent client, and then for the next real estate agent client, it's going to be the same exact thing. All you have to do is tweak their name and do all of that stuff, tweak little stuff, but it's going to be the same strategy and same processes. So you can really sell the same process, the same strategy to all of your clients, and that makes your life so much easier. Point number 3 is never stop outreaching. If I can go back to 2017, Jonathan, and tell him, don't stop outreaching, no matter what happens, don't stop outreaching, I would be in a different place right now. I would be at 100,000 per month. I know it for sure, right? Because I would get to 5, 6, 7,000 per month, and then guess what my dumbass would do? Stop outreaching. I would stop outreaching for some reason. I don't know why I would stop outreaching, but I would, and then I would get, start focusing on the clients, and then boom, 3, 4, 5 clients will fall off. A few months later, and then I have to go back to outreaching. And if you do outreach, you know that you don't just outreach one week and get a client the next. You have to outreach for sometimes a few weeks, and all of that will compound on each other, and then you'll start seeing appointments, then you'll start seeing replies, then you start seeing clients coming in, but it doesn't happen immediately. It happens after a little bit. So I would struggle, and I would give up on outreaching because I didn't get a client after a week or 2, and then my whole current situation financially wise was a hot mess because I didn't do everything good from the start, right? I stopped outreaching when I was not niching down the first time. I was doing all of the services, I was doing all of the niches possible, didn't have any processes, and I stopped outreaching at that time when I was getting a whole bunch of clients, obviously because I was busy delivering the services, instead of separating at least 2 hours to do outreach on a daily basis. And that's not something I'm gonna make. That's not that mistake I'm never gonna make again. I'm always gonna be outreaching if I have to hire a VA or whatever it is to do it, which I already have a VA, but she's doing some other stuff right now to go ahead and really scale. The process is never stop outreaching, especially when you're starting, especially when you're beginning. Don't stop outreaching. It's super important. That's the only way you're gonna get clients unless you're running ads. That's the only time you should stop outreaching, if you're running ads, to be honest. All right, but it's super important that you never stop outreach. Point number 4 is communication is everything, especially with your clients. Don't make the mistake I did, that I gave my personal phone number to all of my clients. I'm like, yo, here, you can call me at any time. And guess what? I was getting calls at 5 in the morning. I was getting calls at 7 o'clock at night. I was getting calls at 8 o'clock at night. There was 0 boundaries, and I would answer them just to keep them happy, right? But you have to understand that yes, you have to keep your client happy. I want to become friends with my clients. I want to have a good relationship with my clients, but there has to be some boundaries set up. You have to limit your communication to one stream so you don't get lost. And don't do an email, because that's the next thing I did. The next thing I did was, hey, let's communicate through email. But then your clients would email you, and then they will get lost in so many emails that you get. Unless you have a email just for clients only, then I would not just communicate with the clients through email, because it's going to be a huge headache. You have to understand communication is everything. What if they email you about something important and you don't see it and you miss that email, and then that client's not going to be happy. They're most likely going to leave. You cost them a whole bunch of money because you didn't listen to what they said, what they needed to do, or even worse, maybe they got in a law battle because of something you said in the ads or something like that. Something happened. So you have to understand that communication is everything with your client. You have to have a form of communication. Use Slack, use Basecamp to go ahead and communicate with your clients at all times, so your team and you don't ever miss a message. It's literally just in between you guys, and you guys have a really, really good relationship, okay? So the last thing, number 5, is hire a media buyer from the start. Guys, you are the business owner, especially if you're working in eCom. You want to go ahead and hire a media buyer and have him literally there, ready to go the moment that you get your first client. Literally start interviewing. If you're starting out your e-commerce marketing agency, go ahead and start, outreaching to media buyers. Put up a Facebook post, put up a Upwork post saying that you're looking for a media buyer for your marketing agency. And the reason why is because you want to have them ready to go, and you want to hire the ideal person. You just want to hire somebody, because you're not a professional at Facebook ads. If you're just starting out, I'm pretty sure you're not the best at Facebook ads. So what you want to go ahead and do is have somebody that can deliver the service, so you can focus on 2 things: client communication and client outreach. So that's literally all you have to do. Because I remember, when you get 5 clients and you're running an e-com marketing agency or any type of marketing agency, and you get 5 clients, you're going to be pretty busy delivering the service. So what's going to happen? Your outreach is going to stop. And then what's going to happen? Your client communication is also going to go down, because you're so busy delivering the service. So that's why you need a team member ready to go from the beginning to go ahead and do the ads and deliver the service for you, so you can focus on client communication and getting more clients. And like that, you have a process to go ahead and scale and scale and scale. And eventually, all you have to worry about is client communication, because you will have a VA that will do the outreach, and then you have a media buyer that will deliver the service. So you're going to have more time in your hands, so you can focus on branding, you can focus on all of this stuff. But that comes later on, when you actually have scaled your business. From the beginning, what you want to go ahead and do is really hire your media buyer, have him on staff, have him on a waiting period, that you can go ahead and say, hey, we got the first client, let's go, ready to go. In a lot of the cases with the media buyer, you can even ask him, hey, can I go ahead and use your testimonials? Can I use your case studies to go ahead and get clients? Obviously, all of the clients I get is going to get from you, so I'm going to go ahead and get you the clients. And they're going to be like, yeah, of course, go ahead and use it. So a lot of them are going to say yes. Some of them are going to be like no. And in some of them, you're going to have to sign a contract. So what you want to go ahead and do, have a contract ready, or an agreement ready, saying that every client that you get from their case studies, you're going to go ahead and give it to them. It's that simple. It's not that complicated, guys. But really, guys, if hire a media buyer from the start, have him ready to go. Use the case studies if he lets you. Use the case studies so you can go ahead and get clients. And that automatically makes that automatically will give you a whole peace of mind in your heart that you can actually deliver the service that these clients are paying you to do, because you have a professional, you have someone that's really good at delivering service, and you're back ready to go, ready to work, and it's decided to get going with your business. So guys, that concludes this video. What I want to go ahead and do is invite you guys to really subscribe. Go ahead and like this video. Comment down below what you guys thought about these 5 videos. Don't make the same mistakes I made, especially if you're just starting out. Do all of these things. Pick one service that you can actually deliver the result. Don't be a jack of all trades. Niche down. Never stop outreaching. Remember that communication is everything, and hire a media buyer from the start. So other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later.